Do you want to build your best butt while having the flexible hips of a yogi? Of course you do. The Goblet Squat is going to be our intro into restoring our full range of motions in our ankles, our knees, and our hips. Most people don't realize this, but the squat is actually physiologically a position of rest. If we lived in a country where we had to squat down and use the bathroom in a squatting position 5, 6 or more times a day, you too would be able to squat across your entire lifetime and actually hang out there for a long period of time. If you don't believe me, just ask kids who have learned how to squat and move, and the squat's actually the foundation of being able to walk and do all this awesome stuff. So we're going to work on restoring that natural humanness of the squat. Now the first thing we're going to focus on is our power posture, which we covered in our other video. What this means is that I'm maintaining my spine alignment. I have my ears, my shoulders, my hips, and my ankles. When I'm standing up straight, it's all in a nice line. And from here, we're going to start to build out our squat technique. So Annie, go about shoulder width or a little bit more apart with your heels, a little bit more. Good. Okay, we're setting up for the squat. Now we're going to introduce the foot angle that's going to be best for you as an individual. Annie's going to rock heel to toe. Now as she's doing this, it sounds weird, but she's thinking of superhero butt. She's trying to crush a lump of coal and make it into a diamond. And that tension in her glutes is actually going to tell her when her toes are at the right angles. So as you saw, she's rocking heel to toe, changing the toe angle, half inch at a time, and there's actually a toe angle where her butt's going to be as tight as possible. Is that it? All right, there you go. I'm going to take her word. I'm not going to check it. That'd be weird. All right, so now we're going to load up. Go ahead and get your kettlebell up. She's going to find the best hand position that feels comfortable for her to hold this. It's called a goblet squat because you're holding it like a goblet. So that's going to allow her to get those elbows nice and tight against the body. She's going to think about sitting back as she goes down, aiming to get her elbows just inside the knees. Let's see what that looks like. Perfect. Drive up. When she comes back up, she's thinking of leg pressing the earth away. She's not thinking of standing up. The more that she pushes down into the ground, the more reactive force is coming up. And lastly, she's finishing back in that tall vertical plank, that power posture, back into alignment. She's not leaving her hips back here like this. She's finishing the movement. Go ahead and turn to the side, Annie, and let's see what that looks like from the side. Pull down, explode up. Good. Her spine maintains that alignment that we want. Her head's forward, her neck is loose. Awesome. Now show me one where if you go a little bit too deep for your body, you're going to do that butt wink, what we call the butt wink, and start to lose tension. If she was unloaded or if she's doing very light mobility work, this is actually going to be okay. This is a very light squat for Annie. Go ahead and come down. So she could probably hang out here. Go ahead and pry side to side a little bit, just shift. She could actually open her hips up in this position, tight, drive up, hump. Nice. But in the beginning, when we're loading up and working on our strength, we're only going to go back to that depth. Show me one more at your optimal depth right there. That depth is going to be the one I can control without my tailbone rounding. Awesome. Stay strong.